If any candidacy exemplifies the true roller coaster nature of this GOP presidential primary season, it might just be that of Newt Gingrich. Just a month after Gingrich announced his bid for the White House, his campaign staff resigned en masse. Then, despite a troubled history including ethics investigations, 3 wives, and accusations of infidelity, Gingrich catapulted his way to the top of the GOP pack, only to see himself fall again in the days before the Iowa caucuses.
Newt Gingrich probably has a mortal disease, a political illness that from which he will not recover because he has been at the top and has now slid down. And the negatives that he has are not going to go away in other places.
But by all accounts, Gingrich is a fighter and no stranger to political turmoil. First elected to Congress in 1978, Gingrich gained national attention as the leader of the so-called Republican Revolution in 1994. After his party took over both chambers of Congress, Gingrich became the first Republican House Speaker in 40 years. But despite some prominent legislative victories, Gingrich was soon embroiled in ethics controversies and widely criticized, even within his own party, for his often harsh and abrasive political tactics.
They, early on in his term, led a coup against him, tried to displace him. They were so frustrated by what they saw as his irresponsibility, his willingness to let his ego get in the way of the larger interest of the party.
Gingrich resigned as Speaker in 1998 and left Congress a year later. But the controversies swirling around him didn't stop at the Capitol steps.
Since he's left office, he took money from Freddie Mac, the quasi-government agency that many folks blame for the housing meltdown. He collected an estimated $1.6 million in fees from them at a time when they were sending the economy into a collapse. Similarly, he's got personal problems. His current wife, Callista, is his third wife. He's admitted infidelities.
It's exactly that type of baggage that caused voters in Iowa to second-guess their second look at the former House Speaker. But Gingrich, who will compete in New Hampshire, sees his real chance in the first Southern primary in South Carolina, and has vowed, at least for the time being, to push on.
And I think that we are at the beginning of an extraordinarily important campaign.
Kelly Daschle, Associated Press.